Assembly Center. Let's take a look at our AC Delco starting lineup. We begin with the guard Clarence Swearingen, the excellent defensive specialist, averaging better than 11 points a game. Ronald Taylor earns the start, 5 points a game per round. Doug Roth, the shot blocker, had 6 in the first meeting between these two. Mark Griffin can fill it up from the outside. And Dyron Nix, Tennessee's leading scorer, 22 points a game. Don DeVoe, 11 seasons in Knoxville, can win his 200th game for Tennessee with a victory today. For LSU, Chris Jackson, the freshman phenom and LSU's leading scorer. Lyle Moulton, steady, growing stronger, just a sophomore. Bernal Singleton, 18 points in game number 1. Wayne Sims, we talked of him in our pregame show, rugged inside. And Ricky Blanton, he's played the post position, the power forward, and now the small forward. And for Dale Brown, in his 17th season here, he has beaten Tennessee in 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two schools. That's our AC Delco starting lineup. AC Delco, automotive parts that don't just fit, they match. Our opening time, because that puts so much pressure on him that he's going to have to live up to.
The kid's very level-headed. He's answered every wish. A great player.
Don DeVoe only released that starting 5 to us if we promise not to give it to anyone else. He was quite secretive.
There it is. Great matchup. You see Nick, he'll be guarded by Blanton when they go man-to-man. 2 great players that have been through the wars. The leaders of both teams. There's Don DeVoe, done a great job. Was 5-0 at one point, then lost 4 straight. Changed the lineup. Now he's back on an uptick on a roll.
His 11th year in Knoxville, his 18th as a college head coach. The crowd in the Assembly Center has just been warned that they may be assessed a technical foul if they continue with their demonstration of enthusiasm.
Now, he did it differently than Billy Tubbs from Oklahoma. Billy said, no matter how bad the officiating is, don't throw. Dale did a little bit more sudden that time, and don't throw things.
He is 14-8 against Don DeVoe and Tennessee. This for first place in the Southeastern Conference. Just 3 weeks of SEC basketball remain prior to our tournament in Knoxville. We're glad you're with us. And the opening tap belongs to LSU. It is Jackson to Blanton outside the line for 3.
That's what you call recognition. Getting it down the floor quickly. Both teams like to run. Blanton sticks it.
Both teams will play a man-on-man today. Swearingen over Jackson connects for 2.
Best penetrating guard in the conference. He wants to try and get Jackson in foul trouble. Took him to the hole.
Mouton started to move. Cut off by Taylor. This is Blanton with penetration. Tried to pass it across the lane. Roth deflected it. Swearingen control. To the hole. And a whistle. Mouton from the left side with the foul. This game's first.
Great matchup. Nick guarding Blanton. Swearingen with the steal. Watch him go solo. Split the seam. Throw it up. Draw the foul. He's off on a roll immediately. They sat him down when we did the Auburn game last weekend. He earned the spot back. Woke him up. Now he's playing like he's capable of playing.
The senior struggles at the free throw line. As you see there, only 46 of 86.
He heard you. He answered.
He has all 3 for the Vols to tie it.
He'll be the all-time trivia man for Tennessee. He was the first player to score a hoop in the Thompson Bowling Arena. Off the tip, the dunk.
He's been in double figures 4 of Tennessee's 5 most recent games. And he's well on his way this afternoon, already with 4.
What could it be 3% shooter to me? Nice rotation.
Mouton looks to be putting on a little bit of weight, larger than I remember it.
The training table's good here.
Sims bouncing all post for Singleton, and Griffin with a fine overplay, the defensive effort. Tennessee working on denying the post pass last night in practice.
A very active player, was a baseball player, academic All-SEC, and the 3-point shooter on this team. Plays a little dig.
This is Jackson from 20, right on the arc. That's a 2-pointer. Chris's first bucket, he averages 27 a game to pace the Bayou Bengals.
He didn't wait 19 minutes to get his first deuce this time, right off the bat.
Ross, 22 feet away from the hole to Griffin, the forward, who can shoot out there. Elects the pass to Taylor, who forced it. It won't fall, and the rebound is to Sims.
Bad shot. Rayforth.
Jackson feeding Singleton. Griffin there, contact. Singleton will shoot a pair. Nice pass to set up the ensuing pair of free throws.
You see what LSU wants to do. They want to run down the floor. They fill the lane. Singleton gets down. Good pass. Stops on a dime. Good call. He'll be at the line.
Both sides with the foul now. Don DeVos, Balls, and Griffin hit with their first. And here is Vernell Singleton. Just a freshman. He's played outstanding basketball for LSU.
One of the guys that Dale Brown really wasn't counting on before the season started. His emergence has lifted this team to a different level.
He made them both. LSU by 3.
Both teams very similar in style. They have the star player, Nix and Jackson. Lots of role players that like to spread the floor and up-tempo it.
Looking for Nix. He's yet to touch the basketball at the top of your screen or off with it. Blanton all over Dyron Nix. Swearingen backing in on Jackson. Throws it up. It will not go in. Singleton clears. He's only 6'6", but he got off the floor that time.
What legs, what legs.
Good Jackson, great pass to Sims.
They love it, they love it.
Jackson second on the LSU roster in assist. Picked up a brilliant one there.
I talked about his shooting, but boy, can he find the open man. Dipped it in there.
Moton.
Watch this.
Without a play.
Is this what they call threading the needle? Look one way, bam, right to him. Sims ought to say, thank you, Chris Jackson.
The perfect pass by Jackson. Travis Henry off the ball bench. Swearingen will sit down. Henry has been a starter this year, number 25. This is Ross, 12. Off the iron, gets his own missed shot, which he does so well, and fills it up.
Use the glass. Doug Ross, big man in the middle, going up strong.
Averages 10 a game. He has his first 2. Jackson, no, and it comes long to Sims, right back to Jackson. Dishing off Moton inside the arc.
Every superstar does about 3 things. He wants the ball late in the game, he creates, and he distributes. Jackson just did it, Moton answered.
And Dyron Nix is yet to touch it. The offensive end, now he does against Blanton, going up there, offensive foul. Ricky Blanton playing well defensively for LSU early.
As a freshman, he went against people like Provis Ellison. Inside, he plays behind Nix, gets a little help. Good acting job, good call, go the other way. Watch it again. As a freshman playing against big centers, Kenny Walker, that time he drew the foul on Dyron Nix.
Jackson double clutch, it came up short, got his own missed shot, adjusted over Ross, and finds the net.
You can't coach it, you can't teach it. It's just called quick release, his jumping ability. What a player.
The Mississippi freshman was 4 of LSU's 13. Henry against Jackson. Threw it away, looking for Nix. But Tennessee is intent on getting Dyron the ball.
Actually, he really, I believe, was trying to find Ross because Ross made it come to double team Nix down low. Don DeVos says, let's go. We got to keep it close on the road early.
Jackson against Henry. And Travis commits Tennessee's 3rd foul, and this game is not 4 minutes old.
There's a quickness difference there. Henry cannot possibly keep up with Jackson. Has to funnel him away from the middle toward the sidelines to get some help.
Yeah, but Henry is a solid defensive player. He's second on the ball roster in steals. Not a bad guy to put on Jackson.
For a minute or two.
Moton. It hit the top of the backboard, and it will go to Tennessee.
Big possession early. Tennessee trailing by 7. They want to work it down low. Got to get Nix involved.
In the half-court game, Taylor to Henry with the hand pass. Out front. This is Ron Taylor connecting from 3. He earns the rare start. Carries his first shot. The 6'3" junior from Moulton, Alabama, to pull Tennessee within 4.
He hit 53 in junior college. You know he can keep the ball. 3-point shooter.
Sims spinning, shooting, missing. Moton runs it down.
Kept alive by Singleton.
Blanton again. Blanton's second 3-point field goal. The Vols are hot. Or rather, the Tigers are hot.
Ricky Blanton, the heart and soul, the leader. Mr. Inspiration.
Griffin in the corner, out to Henry. Rock way outside.
Good passer for a big man. They're trying to ISO right there. Bad pass.
Again, hunting Nix, and it ends up with the cheerleaders. Out of play. Timeout on the court. 15:41 showing. LSU playing at home leads visiting Tennessee by 7. SEC basketball is brought to you in part by the owners of Days Inn, hotels and suites in the Southeastern Conference. Boy, is LSU shooting the ball well early.
Both shooting well. LSU getting more shots means they're leading the battle of the boards.
Here is Sims, from 18. In and out. Touched the rope and came out.
Usually automatic. Soft touch.
A rare miss for LSU. Rock to Henry.
Has 3 turnovers. LSU only 1. They've got to protect it better and get some good shots at the basket.
Griffin out front to Nix.
Ooh, Ross wide open. They got to get it to him.
They pulled Nix out high and Ross down low now. Nix has come outside. Ross forced it. Short. Over the back is Miles Sims.
Well, how many times do you see the bad shot followed by another mistake? Ross, as you mentioned, will force it. Now he commits the cardinal sin over the back. Good blocked out position by Sims with the wide body. Tough to get around him.
The 4th team foul on Tennessee. The first on the big man in Doug Ross at 6'11". And this is Sims who drew the foul to Blanton, who's nailed 2 3-pointers. And he'll try for a third. No. And the foul is on, this time, LSU.
Luton over the back. Good blocking out by both teams. Good position. LSU spreads the floor well. Good floor spacing the shot. Watch the inside position. Taylor over the back. Luton. Good call.
Griffin out of motion. Will not shoot. Henry now to Ross.
He's so nice to the officials. I can't believe it.
Ron Taylor to Henry, guarded by Jackson. There's Griffin, 25 feet away.
I post off an excellent pass.
Nix used the elbow with the left side, too, to get free. As his first 2 there.
With that high-low offense, you take away weak side help. Nix locks his man on his hip. Got the good pass for the 2.
Takes him 5.5 minutes. Oh, Jackson! And there's that is foul. Count it.
Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, that's what you call a triple pump. He got past his man. Watch Ross come up and challenge. 1, 2, 3, let it go. Nixville. Unbelievable.
Henry commits to the second.
Oh,
Henry's all over it.
Do we need to say anything? Watch this. Oh, man. A little emotion. A hand play. Henry, what else can you do? He shakes his head. I tried, Coach.
Jackson misses the free throw. Rebound to Griffin. Swearingen replaces Henry, who came in to guard Jackson and promptly picked up a pair of fouls.
What can you do?
They're platooning on Jackson. Taylor in and out. Blanton takes it off the glass for LSU. Jackson across the timeline. Picked up by Swearingen. Drives right around it. Run down by Clarence.
Also, no dough. Gotta stick it in the hole.
Behind the back, and Jackson off the move reached in. Clarence went behind his back, and Chris was frustrated.
Early on in the season, LSU was worried about his mentality after making a mistake. Would he get down? Clarence swears it. Nice dribbling. Sticks his hand in. Good call. But he shakes it off and goes back to play.
The third on LSU, the first on Jackson. A 7-point game is Nix. Takes it down low and shoots over Blanton. Too strong. The tap-up misses. Griffin now Nix for the layup.
Griffin kept it alive. Taylor was right there. So good movement on the boards. That's the strength of Tennessee. LSU did not block out.
Trailing or leading by 5, rather. Jackson draws contact on the floor. And this will be as Swearingen picks up the foul, the 6th on Tennessee, and they pick up 6, their limit, in less than 6 minutes.
Obviously, they're trying to wear Jackson down, put a lot of people on him, skip back and forth. No depth for LSU.
Sims can't get it to fall. Nix with a rare rebound.
Outside shot, no one going to the board. Tennessee had 4 inside positions. Easy rebound.
This is Dyrone from 22. Short. He runs it down. Bump, no whistle. The lob for Ross, who needed 6 feet 11 inches to grab it. He is blocked from behind by Sims. 3 on 2. Blanton with 8.
You must stop the ball before you penetrate. Defense didn't. They shipped it to the wing. Blanton took it straight to the hoop.
A 7-point spread. LSU has led in the early going. Blanton opened the scoring with the 3-pointer. Swearingen feeds Taylor, who moves in and from 12. It rims out on it.
Boy, Harper in and out. Went down, around, and popped out. Tough luck.
Singleton with another rebound. Blanton baseline left side. Nick's on him. Out front, Mouton. LSU has yet to substitute. Sims! From Mouton.
Body by Nautilus. Look at the arms. Look at the cannons on that kid. Power dunk.
The sophomore from Dorado, Louisiana, propelling LSU to this 9-point advantage, their largest. Taylor lost it. Double dribble, trying to keep it in play. Timeout on the court. They're standing in the death zone. 22-13, LSU. Ferocious. Look at Sims on Tennessee's block.
Just like the stand-up. Get it out of there. Inside. Sims playing a little defense. And now he can do a little offensively. No weak side help. Ross wait for the gamble. Bam. Power dunk. Wayne Sims style.
That's the second time Tennessee's been burned off the overplay. And the shooting statistics there, Tennessee struggling.
You don't shoot the ball well, you turn it over. Who's going to win that?
Ricky Blanton, a 6'7" senior from Miami, already in double figures. That's his 10th point, 10 of the 24, scored by LSU.
Boston Celtics scouting group is here today for the 8th time watching Mr. Blanton.
Guy that's played the center position, the power forward position, and now the small forward position. That's Ian Lockhart into the game. All along, Jackson, poetry.
Where's the floor balance? Nobody back. Inexcusable, and Jackson made him pay the price.
8 for Chris Jackson. Tennessee unable to keep up in the transition game.
Bell's in the lineup, outside shooter. Big possession for Tennessee.
Swearingen. Offensive foul. Let's see if they count the bucket as he scores. Yes, they will.
Good play by Swearingen. When you're not shooting the ball well, take the ball to the basket, just like Don DeVoe said. You're not shooting well from outside, go to the hoop. He released it before the contact, therefore the bucket count.
He marks 93, Swearingen. Having committed his second foul, Swearingen has a pair, Henry has a pair, Nix, Griffin, and Ross with one each.
Well, with 11 minutes to go in the first half, LSU cannot play any better. They're shooting the ball well, they're hitting the glass, they're getting breakaways. Tennessee's got to hang in close and try and make their run.
Blanton hit the front end for his 11th point. He scored in double figures in 25 consecutive games. In a streak which stretches all the way back to March 11th of a year ago. He had 30 against Vanderbilt. A 13-point Tiger lead against a team that's dominated in this arena for 5 years. Clark through contact. So Don DeVoe well into his bench with Ricky Clark stepping to the line.
Clark recruited as a off guard, now playing small forward, so you know he can put the ball on the floor, a little overplay, a little spin dribble. Tries to pick up a pick by Swearingen, won't go, draws the contact to the line for 2.
Singleton with his first, the 4th on LSU. As Clark, only a 38% free throw shooter, drills it. 10 of 25 on the year.
It's amazing. Both teams have kind of flip-flopped. LSU used to never shoot free throws. Now they lead the league, and Tennessee is in last place. So a reversal from years past.
Sims with another board. A 12-point spread. Blanton loves that spot on the floor. Comes out to the point. Mouton to Sims. Lockhart defending. Mouton. Good at the get and go.
Oh, no, it's not the NBA. Sorry.
They say the foul was on the floor.
I wish they had that. I mean, that's just a great individual. Watch him split the seam. Count it, man. Count it. Good if it goes. It should have been a deuce.
He was off his feet when the contact occurred.
Should have been a deuce.
Lockhart with his first. And Lyle Mouton to face the front end.
If that were you or me, we would have probably got the technical. Put our name in the scoring book.
Nick controls off the miss by Mouton.
Tennessee making free throws. LSU not. Uncharacteristic.
Lockhart posted. That's short.
They couldn't find it.
Bell comes out of the pack, the little guard. Over Mouton, now Lockhart off the glass and in.
Lockhart, a field day against LSU. Always plays well.
Mohamed battling the flu. He's been ill this past week.
He scored 6 60 in one game in Juco in the Bahamas.
Oh, Jackson's going. He may get 60 here. He has 10 already. 10 of the 30 posted by LSU. He has a steal. And in the open court, again to the slam. Well, this time the finger roll. Timeout. Penalty.
Here's Jackson. A little offense, a little defense, and a little more offense. Quick hands, quick feet. They love him in Tiger Town.
On the offensive end and the defensive end, too.
Pick and clean. Solo.
B to the hole. 32-18. LSU threatening to double Tennessee. With Jordy Holbert, Paul Kennedy in the Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge, where LSU enjoys its largest lead of the afternoon at 14. Tennessee coming off its first timeout.
Lots of time left. You've got to be patient. Get a good one.
Lockhart posted again. He scored 19 in the first meeting between these two. He has 4 off the bench today.
He's different from Ross because he's a quick leaper. He's got some size. Work it to him.
A quick pass. Singleton right back to Jackson. Out front moves home. Underneath to Sims and off the overplay, Lockhart deflected it.
You see the pass from Jackson. You better have eyes in the back of your head or he'll drill you.
Jackson to key the inbounds. Off the bounce to Ricky Blatton. Sims out front. Backing Singleton. Short. Good defense by Tennessee and Ricky Clark.
Didn't go for the fake. Just held his ground. Good play. And he's open.
Blocked by Sims as Clark challenged him. The third block for Sims. Jackson another pass. Blatton blind to the bucket. Throws it up. It won't go. Mouton. Peters falls off. The tap won't go by Mouton. Ping-pong. Singleton draws contact. A pair of 24s, and Tennessee's Clark along with Singleton. Take another look at the block here by Wayne Sims.
Sims, they keep challenging him. He keeps answering. All Spalding, all ball. On the other end of the floor, LSU getting 4 and 5 attempts. Lots of hustle. Quick jumpers. They're not tall before they can explode off the ground.
Here is Singleton. 2 for 2 earlier at the stripe, but missing the front end here.
Tennessee has to respond. An opportunity.
A 12-point basketball game.
Great play.
Blatton, however, got a piece of Darren Nix. That matchup has been dominated by that man so far.
Blatton really working well. Anticipates the pass. Hooks him with his arm. That draws him through the foul, but Nix has to really come and meet the pass when he's guarded by somebody like that. Normally, he's being guarded by a tall man inside. Now, Blatton, a little smaller, a little quicker with a big body.
Griffin on. Off is Clark. The first foul on Blatton, the 5th on LSU. And Bell converts from 3-point range. His first bucket.
Boy, does he need that in a slump.
Only the second 3-pointer for Tennessee, but that gets him back within 9. The alley-oop from Blatton to Sims.
The eye contact, the back screen. Sims goes to the hoop. Blatton with the perfect pass. Bingo.
That's what makes Ricky Blatton a great prospect. He can do so many things.
Does it all. Defense, can shoot, pass it, dribble it, and he leads by example.
LSU's lead back in double digits. Lockhart, 16 feet away. 2 Bill.
He's not a threat outside, so Sims will play off of him.
And they slough off of him. Nix over Blatton. Rolls across the iron. Singleton, another rebound for the smaller inside player.
Tennessee's just standing still offensively. They're waiting for Nix to take over, not helping him. They've got to move without the basketball. Cut to the open seam.
Sims, started by Lockhart. This is Blatton. Brought by Nix. Sims! Griffin. Outlet Bell.
Wish that help was late, but great pass by Blatton.
Foul by Mouton. He used the dribble to entice Mouton to come toward it.
Bell, little shake, little bake. There's the reach in. You've got to slide your feet, and if anything, reach up, not across. Reaching down or across, automatic foul.
Mouton will leave the game, and he is replaced by Dennis Tracy, number 13, the 6'2 sophomore from New Orleans, averaging 3 points a game. Here's Gert Hammett. Onto the court, Wayne Sims gets a much-deserved rest. Bell outside the arc, carries another one.
Confidence, that's what it's all about. Bell is on fire, 2 for 2.
34-26. LSU. Jackson to Singleton, guarded by Griffin. Starts down the lane. Still driving to the glass and scoring.
See, there's an example of a guy who has to play center, but in high school he was a guard or a forward.
Swearingen sees daylight. Scores, draws contact. Quickness down that lane, Curtis.
Dale Brown didn't like it. Swearingen with great moves to the basket. Just backs him up and then explodes. Takes off, throws it up. Beautiful play. Dale Brown wanted the off-arm foul. Didn't get it.
Swearingen with 8. Just to cap the three-point play and give him 9. The foul posted on Singleton, his second. Swearingen with 9. 3 for 4 shooting at the stripe today. 36-29. LSU.
Jackson's been a little quiet. Hasn't shot the ball of late. It's only a question of time.
Blanton with Nick Sutton. To Tracy. Tracy, who wrote a letter to Dale Brown, begging for a trial. Blanton face Hammett. Another fine pass. Hammett left alone.
That's the guard's responsibility. They drive to the basket. The forward drops down to help. The guard has to slide all the way down underneath the basket. He didn't. As a result, Hammett wide open. The easiest deuce he'll get all day.
A 9-point spread in the half-court game. Griffin eyes the rim, moves on Singleton, and at the block has trouble with it. Yet scores. His first 2, he averages 8, the 6'8 senior from Union City, Tennessee.
Wants to get into sales after his college career. Good hustle.
Jackson, contact with Lockhart, no whistle. Rebound next of Tennessee.
That was a fourth. Bad shot.
Bell. He missed. To Lockhart. Hammett gummed up to work. Blanton control.
Passes to the wrong side. Pass to the defense.
Another pass. Tracy. Fouled by Griffin. Griffin earning his second, Jordan.
LSU loves to run the ball down the floor. They get it to the perfect middleman in Jackson. They fill the lane. And he always seems to find the right guy at the right time. And now you got to stick that in the hole.
Singleton leads. Wayne Sims has returned. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Budweiser scoreboard with scores and standings from the SEC and other schools around the nation.
Tracy went to my high school. Of course, we lost the state championship my senior year. He won it his senior year, so he's one up on me.
De La Salle. Made 1 of 2. They're batting it around.
Hot potato.
LSU touched it last. Dale Brown didn't think so.
Here's a discrepancy between the officials. One official says Tennessee overruled. Good call. It was definitely to LSU. Then he's thinking the jump ball. Donovan says good call.
He wasn't saying anything, though, when it was going his way.
Watch out. Here comes the tip. Right there by Griffin. It goes out of bounds. Good call. Good work, crew.
David Jones made the correct call there, the official. And the steal. Swearingen intercepts the pass intended for Jackson. Draws contact on Chris. He'll shoot 2. Jackson with his second.
Hammett was held out to dry. He picked up his dribble. There's Ricky Blanton said, hey, look, guys. It's gone from 16 to 8 real quick with 5:33 to go. Little sloppy. Swearingen, the catalyst.
Swearingen 3 for 4 from the field. And a perfect 3 of 3 at the strike for his 9 points.
First game we did with him this year, he said, say hello to my mom. We did it. He lit the place up. Today he came up to me, say hello to my dad. That's one of those kind of deals.
Hello, Pop. He made them both. 11 for Clarence Swearingen to pace the Volunteers, who have pulled within a half dozen of LSU.
Whatever works, right? Whatever works.
Blanton on Nick. Iron cuts him off. And taps it out of play. Nearly had the steal. Blanton picked it up. He was going to find Jackson posted down low.
Great matchup. 2 star players in the league going head up, man to man. Time for Mr. Jackson.
Down low, Hammett. He scored already. This one rims out. Lockhart controlling. Swearingen scoops it ahead to Bell.
This was a shot by the Dutchman.
Bell fouled by Tracy. Dennis with his first. It will send Tennessee's Bell to the free throw line.
Bell so good with the dribble, stops on a dime. Good call, good foul. Bell is just one of those players that shoots confidence. He's got it now, so he's looking for the shot. That's the green light.
Yeah, he's been in a shooting slump as of late. Started the last 2 games at point guard for Tennessee, and they won both of them. Mississippi State and Auburn.
From West Virginia, he's 3rd all-time in career scoring average behind Hot Rod Hundley and Mr. Clutch, Jerry West, so he's in pretty good company.
Made 1 of 2 for his 7th point, a pair of 3-point field goals. From London, West Virginia, a 5-point game. The Vols have been relentless in battling their way back.
They haven't turned it over. They get a good shot.
Jackson is fouled. Oh, he is wearing out Tennessee's guard. And Don DeVoe knows that depth is a problem, and there's Clarence Swearingen with his third.
3 in the first half. He's got to take him out. He's just back him up. He's got such a quick release. Got it right there on the elbow. Good call. Very, very difficult because he can drive past you, or he can get it off so quickly from the perimeter.
His first free throw this afternoon for his 13th point. Here comes the 3rd guard who will be assigned to defend Chris Jackson. Travis Henry on the bench with 2 fouls. Now Swearingen on the bench with 3 fouls.
With these guards in the conference, no question about it, and they'll use all of them. Hammock out, Vernell Singleton back. You know, he hit a little iron on the last free throw, and he went. He didn't like it.
A perfectionist in purple and gold with 14 to lead LSU to the 7-point advantage.
He's such a media star. They've asked him every question in the book. They finally asked the only question they didn't ask him before. What was his favorite dessert? He said banana pudding. Now they've asked him everything.
Nix leans in. It won't fall. Lockhart's there. Lockhart has come off the bench for the Volunteers and registered 6. A 5-point spread. Jackson, Price blocked it. Singleton controls and is fouled on the reach.
But you see the move to get the shot. A little hesitation. Change your pace, crossover. Watch the dribble. It's amazing. Jake, fake, goodbye. Here comes some help. Good defensive rotation. Good play by Tennessee. But there's the hustle by Singleton. Richardson draws the pass.
A foul was posted on Ian Lockhart, his 2nd. Don DeVoe asked what was the call. Singleton 2 of 3 from the stripe. Hits the front end.
All the coach wants is consistency on both ends of the floor. If you're going to call one play on one end, call it the same way on the opposite end. Then everybody's happy.
7 points for Singleton, already with 4 rebounds as well. Made them both.
These emergencies really lifted this team. Nobody really wanted him coming out of high school, but what a blossoming process he's gone through.
A 7-point spread. Griffin, too strong, and that's 2. Over the backboard and out of play. We're traveling 90 feet in the opposite direction. Hey, compares, says Dale Brown, Singleton to Ricky Blanton in their temperament, mental approach to this game.
Team players, lots of heart, lots of effort. And don't kid yourself. There's some talent there, too.
Jackson with a quick step to get away from Price, and the blocking foul posted on Griffin trying to help out. Charity cost him there.
It's amazing. It is amazing. Watch the heavy shoulder fake. How'd you like to guard this? See you later. Goodbye. Here comes help. In that position, Griffin has to put 1 foot out of bounds to make it obvious and get charged over.
Mark, the 6'8 senior, with his 3rd. Swearingen already with 3, and both Henry and Lockhart with 2. So the Vols have accumulated a mountain of fouls as Ronald Taylor, who opened in the backcourt, returns, and Griffith sits down. They've gone with the smaller lineup, has Tennessee.
They play tendencies. LSU with a small lineup also. So Tennessee will come in with some guards and try and match up that way. Well, they got 13.
Jackson made them both. Timeout on the court. Ricky, will you beat my Valentine? 45-36. They love the Bayou Bengals in Baton Rouge. I've been saying for years that billions of Chinese couldn't care less what happened in the SEC until yesterday. He got a letter from Beijing from a Tiger fan. He said, I'm going to have to throw out that story. They care over there, too, what happens to the purple and gold.
LSU and Tennessee both shooting respectively from the free throw line. LSU getting more opportunities, meaning they're going to the line more, taking the ball to the basket more.
With the basketball, Ronald Taylor, the junior. Nick, he's been quiet in this first half with just 4 points, works on Blanton. They double on him. Bell is open from 15 and buries the shot.
Well, Tracy's not going to block his shot, so he shouldn't leave the floor in the first place to try and keep his body between he and the ball. Play solid D.
Blanton wanted the ball, Sims got it to him, then Ricky could not hit the shot. Now outside the arc. It rims out, he's fouled, and fouled by Price.
Well, that would have counted for 4. Don DeVoe's really getting on him saying, you're calling him down here, but not on the other side.
14 fouls whistled on Tennessee in the first half, and here comes one of them.
He wanted a charging call there, didn't get it. Now Blanton will stop from the 3-point line and draw a foul there.
And missed the free throw. And Bell has the rebound. You see with the left hand, hold Blanton away from the ball. And there's a foul on Tracy.
Tennessee's keeping in the ball game. They only trail by 7 because they're being patient. They're sticking free throws, and they're getting the ball in close to the basket. Tracy with his second foul.
And at the line, Greg Bell. 1 of 2. There we go. Tennessee's 6th man.
His ankle last year before the Alabama game, ended the season before the tournament. But still made the all-freshman team.
And should this game be close down the stretch, it could be Bell to take the final shot if Tennessee had the advantage. He shoots it that well when he's hot, although missing here from the line.
He's one of the few true one-on-one players.
Jackson, that did not hit the iron.
Straight up and down.
His first three-pointer, his 17th point today. Price to Ron Taylor. On the way. Nix pops out. Blanton comes right with him. Bell on Tracy. Lockhart posted over Sims.
Excellent execution. It just didn't fall.
Blanton from 10 uses the glass. He's been posted and scored. He's hit it mid-range and then gone outside the arc.
Went to the John Wooden clinic to use the backboard.
Suddenly, LSU leads again by 11. Taylor from 24 hit.
NBA style. NBA. Mr. Taylor.
His second three-pointer.
That'll keep you in the lineup.
That quiets the 14,000 in Baton Rouge. Blanton bounces for Sims, who tried to save it. Price intercepted. Miscommunication.
Blanton had a good pass to the basket. Sims just held, hesitated, and that's why the turnover.
2 minutes to go in the first half. Bell fouled by Tracy. He got free. Tracy cannot keep up with it.
Great pass by Lockhart. They ran the high-low. They sent Lockhart up high. He caught it, didn't hesitate, flipped it down low, and Bell got it on the head. Watch the pass, and the boom. Get it to him real quick. Take it up strong. Got it on the head. Watch the pass from the big fella. Quick one. Look, dish. That's execution.
Lester Scott will replace Tracy. Scott, a 6-foot freshman from right here in Baton Rouge, Glen Oaks High School, and he's played 11 games this year.
Here's a guy. Doesn't play much. Gets in against Auburn, goes 6 for 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line. Sonny Smith says, where'd he come from?
No, what he did say is he's another Jordy Holtberg. Because you did that to Sonny Smith, too. He told Dale Brown, why don't you put in Holtberg as long as you're going to put in Scott?
Come on, Al.
Made them both.
Did it several times.
The Tigers still it. A 6-point game. Jackson cannot make it 9. Sims chases it down for LSU. Posted Singleton. The jump hook.
How sweet it is. Look at the smile. Third L. Where did that one come from?
8 for the freshman. Here's Nix trying to answer. No. Sims affected the shot. Jackson being chased by Price.
That's the 4th time Tennessee has not gotten back on defense. No floor balance. And Jackson had the solo trip.
With a minute and 20 remaining in the first half, Jackson is a point shy of 20 in the first stanza. Ronald Taylor for his 3rd three-pointer.
A knuckleball. Nothing but net.
54-47, Jackson, a 2-pointer.
Up and down, racehorse basketball.
21 for the freshman. His season's high has been 53 against the Gators of Gainesville. Here's Taylor. Blanton swipes at Trey Jackson. Ahead to Scott. Blocked cleanly Price. Nice recovery. Jackson saves it. Blanton over next. Loose ball. Ian Lockhart.
No harm, no foul. Up and down. 3-on-1.
Bell for Nick. Last touch by Dyron. LSU's basketball. Transition hoop.
A little ragged. Don DeVoe not accustomed to that style of play. Giving up 56 points already, but they're still in it. They've got 47. They'll hold it for one.
Yeah, Don DeVoe used to be a half-court specialist, but he, like Dale Brown, is adopted with the three-point arc and the 45-second shot clock, the run-and-gun philosophy. Let's play up tempo. The shot clock off here.
Players that have the ability, you got to let them run.
LSU will take this advantage into the halftime dressing room, playing for the final shot with 10 seconds to go.
You can bet it'll either be Jackson or Blanton.
This is Scott. Scott, Bell deflected it. Nix tried to chase it. It was touched by Scott, out of play. You could have called that held ball, but it would not have mattered, for the arrow points toward Tennessee's bucket with 3 seconds remaining.
Jordan is through to play some defense. This might be a situation where you try and advance the ball up the court, call a quick timeout. With 2 seconds left, have a shot at the basket. We'll see what Tennessee does.
Lockhart ahead to Bell. The clock doesn't start till it's touched. Bell deflects it out of play. 2 seconds expire.
Almost as good as the timeout. They got the ball closer. Dale Brown wants to protect the basket. Picks up.
1 second to go. Tennessee and Don DeVoe with the ball. Bell to Taylor. At the horn. Good if it goes. It does not win at halftime. And LSU leads by 9.
Dale Brown, hands on his hips. The crowd loves it. Lots of
the balls and the Tigers. High coaching staff and team at home watching this one.
LSU got the lead the first half playing man. They stick with it.
Bell, air ball. Sims didn't see it. It's knocked out of play by Dyron Nick. Well, Sims, who was very sharp in the first half, couldn't find it. He was turning around in the lane looking for the ball, rolling around.
All man concept, right? Had his man, didn't find the ball.
Nick's off the inbound, blocked by Blanton, saved to Mouton. Ahead to Singleton, the deflection there by Taylor. Mouton underneath Huck Sims, deflected by Lockhart.
The right idea, just a little overpass. You think Mr. Blanton has Nick frustrated a little bit? Nick's looking for fouls. The good block, good clean play. They go the other way. Ricky Blanton.
In the corner, Jackson from 24 for the three-pointer.
Well, he's only 3 away from his average, and we've got lots of hoops left.
We've played just over a half, and LSU nears the 60-point plateau.
Up and down.
Nick's posted. Only his 6th point, and he's fouled. Fouled by Singleton. Yeah, the first time Tennessee runs its set offense, they get the ball to Nick.
Excellent pass from Price. He sets the whole thing up. Nick's got position. The one power bounce, he explodes up, gets the contact, concentrates. That's what he needs to do.
Singleton earns his 3rd. The first of this half. Nick's a 75% free throw shooter looking to cap the three-point play.
It's a lot easier to get your points when you have your hand with the ball like Jackson does so much. Nick really has to work inside and get the ball from others before he can score.
Mouton, the skip pass, and that is a ball goal. A rare 3-2 from Don DeVoe's group.
Right at the top, he'll drop down when the ball goes to the wing. He'll have high post responsibility.
Mouton with the bounce to Sims, who drives right around Lockhart, except went a little bit too far and went out of play.
This is a good move by Don DeVoe. Change things up a little bit. Maybe take away the penetration of a Jackson, make him shoot from outside.
And talking to Don DeVoe, he says, we don't even know where to find Z in the dictionary for zone.
They found it right now, and first opportunity, work for it.
Bell can't get it against the defensive play by Mouton. Can't get it inside, and now he travels. Mouton, fine defense.
Well, he tried it from the top of the key. He moved over to the left wing, picked up the pivot foot, a little traveling. Don DeVoe says, well, doesn't get any easier.
Talking to his chief strategist there, Fred Bryant, on the right side. Mouton. Again, Jackson off the pass. Jackson quickly up and in. From free.
Maybe from 4. That was so far out there. Didn't even hesitate.
27 for Chris. 62-50. Lockhart answering a 3 with the 2, however.
Another great pass from out to in to the open side. Lockhart drop step power move.
A 10-point spread advantage LSU. Blanton with the bounce for Paul. Price, no whistle. As Sims comes up with it, however, Jackson outduels Bell for the ball. Great pass for Sims. Air ball contact, no whistle. Nix is down. And slow to his feet. He wanted a charge.
Should have got one. Sims should have used the backboard.
Bell to Price. Lockhart with the hook over Sims.
You notice a slight tendency from Tennessee. They're playing 3 out, 2 in. They're kicking it down inside every time down the floor.
Jackson's driving inside and scoring.
Well, he said he's tired of hearing us say 3-pointers, so let's take it inside and shoot over the big fella.
29 for Jackson.
Something special. He's one of the 10 finalists for the Eastman Award with people like Danny Ferry, Sean Elliott, Todd Lixie, only a freshman.
Poor pass, intended for Lockhart. Jackson for more, and he's fouled. Either you foul him or it goes in.
Dale Brown thumbs up. I caught him that right. Wrong. He had it from birth. The Eastman Award goes to the Player of the Year. Chris Jackson in there with some big names.
The first foul against Taylor, the first against the Vols.
That's about one of those few sports that one player can come in and make a difference immediately. This fella did it for LSU.
He'll get another. His 5th free throw to go with 25 points from the field. You add it up, that youngin's got 30. And now 31.
Well, he hit 54 against Florida earlier. Single season high for him, so maybe not on pace, but could be close.
A 3-guard set for Tennessee, and Lockhart forced the hook. Got his own missed shot. Missed it. Nix denied.
That gets a little frustration out, so Tennessee still hanging in there. Down 10. Good board work.
9 for Darren Nix. And the ball set in the zone. Jackson. Underneath Singleton. Good defense, Nix. Up-tempo. Nix one-on-one against Mouton. Travel. Says official David Jones.
When you're not shooting well from outside, you go to the glass. Since Lockhart's been in there, good things have happened. He misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it up again. Good hustle. The authoritative dunk.
Mouton in the corner, Blanton from 22. Bangs off the iron, sails out of play. It will belong to Tennessee. 16-12 remaining in this one. 66-56. Later, Florida and Kentucky this afternoon in Rupp Arena.
There's the 3 out, 2 in. Working to get it inside.
This is Price missing Nix in the offensive end of things. Forces it up. Sims blocked it. Mouton the other way. 2-on-1. Bouncing to Blanton. He gets it back and scores. Taylor could not get the steal.
Transition, so important. LSU does it very well. From defense to offense.
Lockhart in and out. Rebound Sims. Outlet Jackson. They're playing in transition now. Jackson to Blanton. To Sims. Right underneath. No one goes. Nix with the rebound.
Usually has a soft touch. He's got to use the backboard.
Contact, no whistle. Squares it with the left hand. Got it to fall.
Left-handed finger roll in traffic. What a play. Holy cow.
The senior with his 13th point. First 2 of the second half, and it's a 10-point game. Once again, was 9 in intermission.
Grayson with the knee brace. Got his left thumb taped up.
Blanton for Gray. For the 3rd time. His 17th point. The look-away assist from Chris Jackson.
And the defense has to focus when you're playing a team defensive concept. They teach to take away penetration, so everybody shades to the middle. Jackson kicks it out. Blanton wide open. Build it up.
Price top of the key. Alley-oop next. Perfect.
Great pass. When there's no pressure on the point guard, those kind of plays are there. You kind of pressure the point, make them tough to pass the ball.
Knicks held a 4 in the first half, has now totaled 11. An 11-point game as Sims in trouble, beats Singleton. Knicks blocks it. And it's a held ball. LSU maintains possession.
Good play inside by Nick. There's the arrow. Tennessee to the left. LSU to the right. Swearingen, watch him inside. This is pretty. He's banged up. The hesitation. Take it inside, right, then left. Finger roll off the window.
The intensity level has increased. It is LSU by 11, 71-60.
How will you live in the next century?
This one, LSU leading visiting Tennessee by 11 with Jordy Holtberg, Paul Kennedy, and the intensity level has increased for both teams.
The stars are coming out now. Jackson's been there. Nix is coming out to the occasion.
The jumper missed, and the rebound belongs to Tennessee if they travel. Jackson missed, a rare miss for the freshman.
That's the automatic travel. It's to the point now you don't even have to get up. Once you're on the ground with it, they call it. Speeds the game up a little bit. They're scrimmage.
Rebounding in the second half, 8 for Tennessee to a pair by the Bayou Bengals.
Still in the zone, good floor spacing.
That zone has helped him. Swearingen driving on Singleton, contact, offensive foul. His fourth. Singleton drawing the trail.
Swearingen made up his mind at half court. He was taking it all the way. The coaching staff doesn't like it. You got to dish it off. Good play by Singleton.
Jackson weaving, feeding, stands from 10. Will not go. Doug Ross into the game, too. And a foul on Price for Tennessee. The freshman earns his second with the reach.
You know how many assists Jackson would have if Sims and company would stick some of those shots? Incredible no-look in-traffic pass. Nick's back in the lineup. What a showman.
A taller lineup for Tennessee. Swearingen departs. Knicks returns, so Knicks Lockhart Ross. A tall front line. Blanton got the inbound pass from Jackson.
That shows the inexperience, the lack of knowing how to play a zone against the inbound pass. Everyone was zoomed into the ball. They got the easy layup. That called the timeout.
Yeah, Don DeVoe saw it too. Timeout Tennessee, their second. DeVoe and company with 2 remaining. They trail by 13. Knoxville, just a month away, Jordy, in the 1989 SEC Championship Tournament.
Great tournament, lots of parity, lots of teams jockeying for position. With all the individual stars, come out and see some great hoops.
Price, rim of the arc, can't get it to fall. Nix is there. The ball's out rebounding the Tigers in the second half and battling back into it.
Big time move there. The LA Clippers are here to take a look at Mr. Nix, and I think they woke him up today.
Moton from 3. It won't fall. Another board in orange by Lockhart. This is Price across the timeline. Taylor alone from 3. Fell out. He is there and feeds Lockhart.
Boards, you mentioned it. Leon Lockhart doing it again. Tennessee right back in it. 9-point spread. Lots to play.
The largest lead by our count, 14 in this game for LSU. But it's been around that mark ever since. Jackson to Sims, right back to Chris. They've got Nix on Jackson on that wing.
And Lockhart on the other side, so tall people on the wing.
He shoots over Nix. This one won't fall. Singleton rebounds, reverse layup, no. Ross there at 6'11". Price presses the action, 3-on-2. Numbers game. And scoring his first 2, the freshman from Chattanooga. That's a 7-point ball game. Timeout, Dale Brown.
Tennessee right in it. Ross made him change the shot. Dale Brown didn't like it. Tennessee quickly down the floor. Price all the way with a soft touch. Back in it.
Tennessee has not won here since 1983. They're back in it now. 8-2 run by Tennessee, forcing LSU to call timeout.
Tennessee went to the zone. That helped them defensively. They went inside offensively. That's why they're in it. 13-5 on the board.
And Chris Jackson, when he has to, comes up with a big 3.
Diagrammed it straight out the hut.
A 10-point game again. Price, high post, Ross square into the hole. This is Taylor. How many steps was that? Mouton, Jackson, ahead to Lyle. Taylor chasing, fouling. The shoot 2. Unintentional foul. It is. 2 shots in the ball.
Exactly. Good call, Mr. Kennedy.
You don't want to do that. You can get away with it.
But Taylor thought he couldn't. He'd rather give up 2 than the potential of 4. There's the automatic foul. Sonny Holmes right there to cross his wrist. Means intentional foul. Don DeVoe doesn't like it. But it's a good call.
Taylor with his second. The Vols now with 4. Mouton will get another. And LSU with the ball. However, we're not 4. 5 for Mouton. And the ball belongs to LSU.
Where are you from?
Mouton.
Where are you from? You hang with that Cajun name pretty well.
You like that? It was dinner last night that you served with the etouffee and the oysters and Jackson on a Saturday afternoon.
Just another walk in the park. Gus Piazza put on a spread last night, didn't he?
Sure did. A good time had by all, and Jackson having won this afternoon. 37 for Chris, 79 for LSU.
Big possession. Tennessee has to get good shots.
Nix came right back off the iron. Blanton with the rebound and then traveled. Did not establish a pivot foot.
Didn't complain, just stuck his fist up. Let's play a little defense. Go back to work.
Since Dale Brown called the timeout, LSU has outscored Tennessee 6-0.
The timeout worked, didn't it?
Taylor,
tough shot.
Ends that run. Ron Taylor's first 2 of the second half, Jordy, now with 11.
Forced it.
And it's off to Price. Jackson trying not to foul, and now does. Price would have been wiser simply to lay it up rather than jam it and miss it. That would have been a 3-point play.
No question. He wants the automatic intentional foul. He won't get it, but you're right. You got to lay it off the rim. Get the 3-point opportunity. A little showboat. Too much icing. Didn't count.
Jackson with his 3rd foul. Only the 2nd posted against LSU. Jackson, as you see there, officially with 36. As Dale Brown chats with official Sonny Holmes.
Don DeVoe, rather. He's saying, please call it both ends of the floor with consistency.
Price, who missed the jam, cannot hit the free throw. That's his first miss this year. He was 10 of 10.
11 minutes to play, 11-point spread, coming down to Casey.
He missed them both. That really hurt.
Oh, a great play by Nick to keep it alive.
He gets it back. Opportunity for redemption. The feed to Lockhart. 2 for Tennessee.
Oh, Lockhart.
14 for Ian.
Had a career against LSU earlier. Hit 60 back in high school. Playing today.
Yeah, 33 in 2 games for the reserve forward against LSU. This is Mouton to Blanton, cross-court Jackson. From 3. Passes around and will not fall. Singleton gingerly earned the tap. Blanton missed from 3. Mouton can't get it. Lockhart another board.
LSU going to the boards, but you notice everything is perimeter. The zone is shut off the inside game. Tennessee hanging tough, down 9.
With 10 minutes to go in the game.
A big lineup on the floor. Lockhart nips it raw.
A win by Tennessee, which thrust him into first.
Is at 3-2. Inside, Roth a good passer, trying to get it down low.
Taylor, the bounce out to Nix with Blanton on his hip.
There it is.
Low post, looking for Lockhart. Blanton did Tennessee a favor by coming over to try and earn the steal.
Oh, but he's in perpetual motion, always hustling. Dale Brown loves him, says he's the favorite player he's ever had here, because he's always hustling.
Mouton sits down. We welcome Lester Scott, the freshman, back into the game. Played in the first half, field of stood. This is Roth, spinning, shooting, missing badly, and it's off to Scott. Being bumped by Roth. He throws it up and gets it to fall.
You know, Coach usually says, punch it, pass it a couple times before you shoot. Lester Scott.
Jackson earns the steal in the open floor against Price.
The human highlight film. Chris Jackson.
They're high-fiving in the stands over that one. 13-point lead by LSU.
Offensive foul.
Lockhart with the push at the post.
Portrait in motion. What? The spin. And the reverse. How sweet it is.
The 3rd foul on Lockhart has Don DeVoe shaking his head. the fifth on Tennessee. Scott head fake. Now he's playing with confidence. That won't fall for him, though. Lockhart can't hold on. Sonny Holmes thought it should have. Dale Brown thinks it should be LSU's ball. Sonny Holmes did not see it that way, the official.
Lester Scott, this is the first miss in 2 games. It almost falls. Let's see who it goes off of. Tough to see. Tough to see. They called it off Singleton. Tennessee's ball.
Still a 13-point difference, 83-70.
Nick with the alley-oop was open.
Price from 15, blocked by Singleton, taps out Jackson. Can he do it again? This time the feed for Singleton.
Showtime! Showtime!
The largest lead for LSU in the afternoon, 15.
Don't you love to see a defensive play and then give it back to him for the finish? Singleton!
Rock. Blocked by Sims, foul on Wayne with the body. Watch the alley-oop from Jackson.
Singleton blocked it. Jackson with the picture perfect pass for the Dunkaroo. Oh, can he do it? Can Mr. Jackson play or what?
There has not been a freshman in this league in better than 20 years. That there, the heir to the dream for LSU.
He's the man. Sensation.
Ross with the goggles removed hanging around his neck.
Yeah, Moses wears it on his forehead. Kareem keeps it on. Ross wears it around his neck. 38 points, 7 assists. If they made some other shots, they'd have been up to 15 assists.
Ross made them both. Just his 4th point of the game. His second. A pair of free throws in the second half, all he has. Scott misses. Next half-court pass, Price. Jackson right with him. And against Jackson. This won't go. Lockhart's tap won't fall. Nix is fouled from behind by Lester Scott.
Boy, just a tough break. Tennessee with the numbers. Price just couldn't find the bucket. But good recognition and transition by Nix to get the rebound. LSU foul. They'll take it out under the basket to Tennessee.
If you're looking for the freak defense by LSU today, you won't see it.
The who?
The freak.
The freak.
It ain't going to be there anymore.
They ditched it.
They ditched it because of how poorly they played against Tennessee. The miss on the perimeter.
Can Singleton get up? What leg?
And Scott.
That's a shot, a second. It's amazing. He missed 3. He's out.
Dennis Tracy at the scorer's table, probably to replace him. Ross with the touch pass to Lockhart. Fouled by Blanton.
Good inside pass. Blanton tries to come from weak side. Lockhart just playing lights out this afternoon. Gets it, draws the foul, Tracy's in.
And Scott indeed an opportunity to sit down, for if he is not out and he touches the ball, it's going up.
Well, he knows the coach can't take you out if you score it. If you miss it, though, you come sit down quick.
Tracy draws 10. This is Ross 26 feet away from the hole.
Lockhart got him on his hip.
Ross going to shoot and hit the three-pointer. His 4th three-pointer of this senior season. Technical foul.
Ross shot the three-pointer. He made it. He made a gesture with his hand to the student body as he's running down the floor. Automatic technical. Inexcusable. Frustration. He's a senior. Never should have happened. He made a mistake. And he's going to pay the price.
Oh, the students here will be on him the rest of the day.
This is your job. You call it. You see it. There it is.
How do you do?
Ridiculous.
Very regrettable by both Roth and I'm sure Don DeVoe too. And Jackson nails the free throw. And these students in Baton Rouge were renowned for their intensity as spectators. They'll be on him the rest of the day if he returns. There's a chance that Don DeVoe won't let him play the rest of the game.
Inexcusable. He's a senior. Should never, ever happen.
86-75. The feed to Sims. He's fouled. Fouled by Ronnie Reese just into the game to replace Roth.
They took Roth out, as you mentioned, so smart play, kick it down low immediately to the player just off the bench. He's cold, make him play some defense through the foul.
Tennessee reaching its limit with 6 now, the first on Reese. From this point forward, LSU in the bonus.
Notice Bell hasn't been in the lineup at all. He's been cold, been in a slump, had a pretty good first half for a few minutes, but he's been on the pine the entire second half.
Sims misses his first free throw opportunity. He has 10 rebounds this afternoon to go with those 6 points. But he's just 3 of 10 from the field. Now 7 points for the 6'7" sophomore.
And a player with that size and that bulk doesn't get to the free throw line that much. That means he's an outside shooter. He's got to take the ball to the basket. Such a wide body. He'll draw fouls all day.
Taylor to Nix. On the drive. The rim was touched, no whistle. Nix. Contact with Sims. Or Singleton, rather. Tyron Nix with 13 rebounds in this game.
He's the bread and butter man trying to take over on himself. That touch in the rim should have been a goaltending call. Didn't get it. Second chance opportunity. All ball, but got him with the hip. He'll be at the line.
Singleton in foul trouble now with 4. LSU reaches its limit, like Tennessee, with 16 fouls. Nix with 13 points, 9 in the second half.
Yeah, it just won't fall for him.
The second of his pair.
One of the last nuts at the Olympic trials, averaged 12 a game on the select group that played in Europe, really fine-tuned his game.
That's his 1,700th career point. 1,700 now.
He'll never kick 30 and Ernie.
Ernie Grunfeld, the leading scorer, and this is a guy who one day will be LSU's leading scorer. No, you can't say that. Domestic with 4 years he might be able to, but not the way Maravich averaged better than 40. 90-76. Price. Down low. Lockhart. It rolled across the iron, and it belongs to the small guard in Tracy. Now Jackson. Blanton. Weaving. Feeding Jackson. Reverse layup. Deflected Lockhart. Next, his 14th board. Jackson with 42 by our count, incidentally. Oh, the three-pointer Taylor. And in timeout, Tennessee.
11 down, 6:19 to go. It's still not out of reach.
14 for Taylor. An 11-point game. Advantage LSU. We'll be back. SEC basketball wins there right here from the Maravich Assembly Center. It is Kentucky and LSU. Tom Hammond and Joby Hall on the call there. And then Saturday, the Crimson Tide of Alabama idle today. In action, too. Roy Whipps had a good year.
Superb first quarter. Mr. Ansley and company. Benoit turned into a great player this year.
LSU will have 1 timeout. The final 6 minutes of this game. Jackson with the right hand. 44 for Jackson.
Leaping, hang time, double clutch, and the salt cut.
Swearingen. The clock winds under the 6-minute mark. To Bell from the baseline. Will not go. Nick. The offensive rebound in the bucket. He thought he was fouled, but he was bumped by a teammate.
The board crasher. Nick doing a job. So Tennessee's got its best lineup in the floor. Lots of athletes, lots of quickness. They'll pick up the tempo.
It's been about a 10-point game throughout the afternoon. Singleton starts right, goes left, and scores.
Amazing. Early in the season, he wouldn't even thought about taking that move. Now he's spinning, wheeling, and dealing, shooting with confidence.
Swearingen off the glass. Forced it and got it to fall for his 15th point.
Great hands. Or what? Swearingen.
At the conclusion of today's game, we'll be selecting a GOLF most valuable player for each team. Sims may be one of them. He's playing.
They had to extend the defense, and Sims with another gimme.
This is Bell from 3. It won't fall. Singleton rebounds. Quick outlet, Jackson. The bounce to Tracy. Fouled by Bell. In addition to recognizing our 2 golf MVPs, Gulf Oil and its dealers will donate a $1,000 scholarship to the General Scholarship Fund of both Tennessee and LSU as part of the Golf Most Valuable Player Scholarship Program.
The foul after the pass and a little exclamation point on the top of the head, Mr. Bell.
Tracy to shoot a pair. One for 2 today.
Doesn't have to score when he has Jackson and Blanton, but plays the defense, contributes.
One of 3 fellas that made this team from a campus-wide tryout program and attracted 40 would-be walk-ons, and Tracy, along with Steve Ussery and Jason Cormier, the three fellas that Dale Brown kept from the student population at large.
Dwayne Bryant played with him. He's at Georgetown. Kirk Hampton played with him. He's at Auburn. So 3 off that state championship team.
98-83, the miss and the rebound by Sims. And with 4.5 minutes to go, LSU still has its claws firmly in this one, doesn't it?
Yep. They'll take some time.
Swearingen touched it on the bounce for Blanton and then tried to fake as if he did not. The announcers for this game are selected and compensated by Jefferson Pilot Teleproductions. This broadcast is a copyright presentation. Any use of this broadcast without the express permission of the Southeastern Conference and Jefferson Pilot Teleproductions is prohibited. Jackson, foul.
He went backdoor. Tracy got him the ball. The defense converts, and as usual, the scorer draws the foul.
Jackson with 44. No one has been able to stop number 35. His 8th free throw, now 45.
The great ones seem to do it effortlessly. He's hardly broken out into a sweat. He's so smooth, so cool with it. And he just goes in the hole.
Oh, body English that time. 100-83. LSU hits the century mark. Next, the Black Money.
Isn't it amazing? Schools used to go crazy when a team would hit 100 mark. Now it's just another day.
Lockhart with 16. That's the 9th time this year that LSU has cracked the 100-point plateau. The 3rd time in SEC play, 101 against Florida and 100 against East Ball. Singleton, it won't fall for him. So LSU scored better than 100 both meetings against Tennessee. Swearingen whips it under top. Reese connects.
One of the few good breaks Tennessee's had. Really pushed it down the floor, the good pass, and they converted.
The Virginia native, the 6'8 sophomore, with his first bucket. 100-87, and Dale Brown wants to call timeout with 3:32 remaining in the game.
You know, one of the deals, LSU, everybody said they don't have much of a bench. But, you know, you can work into such a thing where you get so fit that you don't need a bench. Tennessee, a lot more players, but they look winded.
100-87 LSU more. After this word from our local station. We got 2 timeouts. Chris Jackson with 46 points this afternoon. Nearly half of LSU's total. The Bayou Bengals winning 100-87 over visiting Tennessee with 3:32 remaining in the game.
He was a player of the year in Mississippi his junior and senior year and got a great shot at being player of the year in the SEC his first year out the chute.
Dale Brown with a pair of timeouts remaining. Why would he take that one?
Just to tell his players, look, it's still not over. You got to take things under control. Protect the basketball. Don't make silly mistakes because you're playing for down the road.
This marks the most times LSU has cracked the 100-point plateau since number 23 was wearing the purple and the gold since the Maravich era, 1969. Sims. This is Blanton follows and draws contact. So LSU has not hit a 100-point plateau 9 times in 1 year and 20 seasons. Lockhart with his 4th.
LSU doing the job on the board, not turning the ball over, shooting well. You put all those 3 together, that puts the W 9 times out of 10 on the book.
Quietly, another solid performance by this 6'7 senior. 20 points for Blanton.
Coach always wants somebody he can depend on. Day in, day out, puts the numbers on the board and leaves on the floor.
Dale Brown says you take any other center in the league, any one of them, and I'll take Ricky Blanton, and I'll beat you. He's proven it. 102-87. Bell from downtown. In and out. Singleton. Fighting Lockhart for it. Held ball. It will belong to Tennessee.
Still hustling. Wiping the brow. Lockhart really has played well. The shot from the corner usually means a long rebound. This time it comes up short. Scramble. The takedown. The pin. Championship wrestling.
Wiping some perspiration off the floor. Singleton, a youngster, too, from South Natchez, Mississippi. Not the only Mississippi native that can play this game for Dale Brown's Tigers.
Lots of them. Laterell Green from Georgia out of Mississippi. Mr. Jackson, Mr. Singleton. Great freshman this year.
Bell with the rainbow air ball. Jackson claims it. Half court to Tracy. Great pass to feed to Blatt, and he's fouled. In hockey, they give 2 assists. 1 to Jackson and 1 to Tracy.
Jackson wants the double-double, so he's going to chastise Tracy for passing this one off. Tracy, take it in, but unselfishly to Blanton, give him the deuce.
The 75-foot pass from Jackson. And in the unemotional Blanton shows his enthusiasm. The largest lead of the game, 18 by LSU, pulling away from Tennessee, which got it to a 7-point spread with 12 minutes to go. Nix offline. Tracy claims it. So after that Dale Brown timeout, LSU regathered itself and is on this afternoon.
The timeout and the technical on Mr. Rowe. Got the fans up.
Swearingen fouls out, retiring with 15 points. Well, these fans have seen some outstanding individual performances this afternoon. You see Swearingen there with his 15. Our golf most valuable players.
I wonder who.
Chris Jackson held in check to only 46. And Ian Lockhart off the bench in the reserve role with 16 and some big boards for Tennessee.
He may have earned a starting spot. Mark Griffith, nothing off the bench.
As you see, Ian Lockhart, it's been a long afternoon. As part of the Golf Oil Most Valuable Player Award Scholarship Program, Golf will donate $1,000 to the General Scholarship Fund of Tennessee and for Chris Jackson at LSU.
They made it easy for us today. We didn't have to deliberate at all. It was academic.
Did it by the numbers. Tracy will not fall next to the rebound.
You realize this LSU team has only 1 senior, Blanton. No juniors. Bell, freshman and sophomore.
Nix again. Missing 16 rebounds, by the way, for Dyron Nix.
Led the league as a junior in rebounding, so he can get up.
Bell fouled Jackson on Chris's way to the hoop.
He's got 46. His record is 54 with 2:28 to go.
That's his third. Substitution for Tennessee. Ronnie Reese returns, number 34 there, and Dyron Nix will depart with this issue having been decided.
7 of 16 from the field, only 4 at halftime, but he came back, went to the boards real strong in the second half. That's where he got his point.
Jackson, a rare miss. The rebound to Reese.
Well, he won't get 54 doing that.
Bell is pulling up threes and now hits one.
Some full court pressure.
His first bucket of the second half, his third three-pointer of the afternoon, 15 for Bell, rather.
But there's no such thing as pressure when 35 has it in his hand. Beats any press.
A 15-point spread, Blanton off to Singleton. Dale Brown's Tigers will surpass their victory total of a year ago. Whoa, Singleton threw it over Dale Brown. Did you see Dale trying to reach for it?
Well, Jackson's human. If he'd have caught that one, we'd have called him Superman forever.
LSU won 16 last year. This will be their 17th win. Another Bell, a rainbow three. Their 9th conference win. Singleton with the jam from Blanton.
An easy dunk. Don DeVoe, you can fry an egg on his forehead. He's so hot right now. No defense.
A three by Ronald Taylor. His 5th three-pointer, his 17th point of the game for the junior. Jackson a quick inbounds to Blanton. Blanton fouled by Price.
Don't you love the three-point shot? It's close. It's 11 points. It was out of hand, and they keep shooting the three and drilling it.
Don DeVoe with instructions to freshman guard Jay Price. Timeout on the court. 1:31 remaining in the game. LSU will own this afternoon, leading 107 to 96. You can paint this one purple and gold, dear, for your LSU Tigers have played well, especially down the stretch.
Where's that two? There it is. Need we say more? Jackson with 46. LSU shooting 5% better. Turnovers less. Rebound turnover points or more. LSU on top.
Blanton steps to the line with 24 and now 25. The leading Tiger in terms of minutes played. How durable is this guy? He's always on the court and has been for 4 years.
Jackson has the most points in the Assembly Center at 48. There's a chance to break another record.
Tracy on Bell. A big go. It won't fall. A long rebound to Taylor.
Check his wrist out. That was a long one.
Taylor blocked by Singleton cleanly. Jackson changes speed, crosses over, and they foul him.
All right. How many does he have now?
All right, Jackson with 46.
He's got 46. If he hits these two, he'll tie the most points ever in Peach Palace at 48. Elby himself.
All eyes on Chris Jackson. Wayne Sims has set down. Gert Hammock replaced him. Hammock played in the first half. You see him there, number 43, as Jackson takes it again. Scores again.
48.
Price from three. It won't fall. A put back will, however, by Ian Lockhart. The foul on Hammock. Counted. Gert, the freshman, commits the foul.
The Dutchman. Inside Lockhart. Look at him run down. Here he is, inside position, taking it up strong. He's had a phenomenal afternoon for Don DeVoe. Ian Lockhart. From the place he don't mind going. Nassau.
Missed the free throw and the fouls on Tennessee and Bell. This is, of course, the highest point total produced by LSU against a conference rival this year. There's 111 registered against the Big Orange. As Greg Bell has a foul.
This is one of those teams that put so much pressure on because they have 3 or 4 guys that can score and score in a hurry. So you know you're going to have a good offensive night to play with them.
Gert with the deep knee bend.
Well, you did the Cajun name, Mouton, well. Now you're doing the Dutchman name from the Netherlands. Putting you to work.
Yes. Polylingual, would you call it? Here is Gert from Didom, Netherlands.
Boy, he get down on the free throw.
That's how they shoot free throws there. Most of the time they go in. No ball, and it belongs to LSU. Well, LSU's ball and LSU's game, Jordan.
Give it to Jackson, let him shoot, and then take him out.
LSU's next game against Kentucky as Blanton scores. Tennessee next at home Wednesday against Ole Miss. Price feeding Lockhart. Scoring. Thanks to the sports information directors here, Kent Lowe at LSU and David Grimm at Tennessee for their assistance this afternoon in the preparation of this broadcast.
So LSU puts the pressure on Vanderbilt and Florida. Alabama with the weekend off.
Ole Miss and Vanderbilt colliding this weekend. Florida and Kentucky, many of you will see that game later today. And Auburn hosting Mississippi State.
There it is, 49.
This for 50.
What a player. What a player. Half 100. Unbelievable.
Tennessee scores 100. They'll lose, trailing by 16. Bell threw it away. Price could not save it with 36 seconds to go. And Don DeVoe did not like that. I've got a timeout to use. I'm going to take it. We'll talk about things right here.
This is one of those deals. Hey, this will put us 2 games back in the pack. We're playing again Wednesday. Focus in. Get ready.
The executive producer of SEC Basketball, Jimmy Rayburn. The producer of today's game, Roger Roebuck. Our director, Dave Burchett. Assistant director, David Corrigan. Network coordinator, Tony Johnson, Dana Lambert. The technical director, Ben Huddleston. Graphics by Gil Herron from Memphis. And you see the rest of a very fine crew.
Between Roger Roebuck, Dave Burchett, and Gil Herron, who ate the most crawfish and raw oysters last night?
You were in the crawfish up to your elbows when I arrived on the scene. Coach Roebuck, in from Charlotte, was right behind you.
We taught him how to peel that, Dad.
This crowd of better than 14,000 has seen a new individual scoring record here. 50 points by the freshman, Chris Jackson.
Maybe a star to be one day. Right there. Wednesday night, Kentucky comes into town. Always an interesting series when the Cats and the Tigers get together. Some classic matchups in years past.
Regardless of the records, Kentucky very capable of winning here. They have been up and down, yet when they play well,
they're tough.
They are tough. 37-6 to the clock, standing between Coach Dale Brown and his 314th LSU victory and his 15th against Don DeVoe.
And Don DeVoe will have to wait till Wednesday to try and get number 200 at Tennessee.
Dale Brown says, I don't have to do this anymore because of finances or because of ego or to prove myself. I do it now because I love it, and that makes it all the more enjoyable.
And he went to the Final Four a few years ago, so the salary went up. So he doesn't need the money. He's got it already.
Yeah.
Mr. Jackson will take a curtain call.
Tracy, man and bow.
Listen to the applause.
The ovation for Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jackson has just set a Pete Maravich Assembly Center scoring record with 50 points.
Price gets his three.
Where is it? There he is. That'll put the smile out.
He's got one of the many children that Dale Brown loves to have around the program with his arms draped around it.
It came down to LSU, Mississippi State, and Alcorn State, and that hug says it all. He loves it in Tiger Town.
Dale Brown says he is as fine a person as he is a player. And you hear that often, but about this fella, you can believe it.
You can. And it doesn't hurt that he can put the ball in the hole.
Just to make it 120 to 103. Tracy, the sophomore, with 6 the season high.
And he plays so well against Georgetown on national TV. He's got a shot at being first-team All-American. A legit shot.
Price, no. That one hit the side of the backboard by Taylor. This is Travis Henry from three-point.
Downtown.
Blatton with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, Scott has shot a second. There it goes.
A left-hander hit.
Unbelievable. A shot a second.
122-106 as Dale Brown's Tigers and Chris Jackson's Tigers have beaten Tennessee. You've been watching Jefferson Pilot Teleproductions exclusive coverage of Southeastern Conference basketball, and this one today, Johnny Holmberg, belongs to LSU.
And Axton Jackson. What a player. Dale Brown goes 9-3 in the SEC, 17-6 overall. And there's a big one coming in Wednesday.
Coming up Wednesday, the Big Blue from Lexington here in Baton Rouge to face LSU, and then Kentucky hosting the Crimson Tide 1 week from today in Rupp Arena. Your final once again, LSU 122, Tennessee 106. For Johnny Holmberg, I'm Paul Kennedy, reminding you that indeed you have been watching Jefferson Pilot Teleproductions exclusive coverage of SEC basketball.